Welcome diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to another Friday head-to-head battle.
But not just any battle, this time it's a final between the previous 4 weeks' winners.
So far, Old School have definitely dominated. Tonight we've got the Chevy C10 up against last week's winner, the Ford GT Mark IV. Then we've got the Lamborghini Sian up against the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX.
These are the top 4 drivers so far over the last month's competition. Let's see who's going to take it out.
So we've got the pickup truck on the inside, and there goes the GT Mark IV, stretching his legs early on. Definitely a crowd favourite to take it out. The C10 gets a drift on through Kahuna Corner, and the GT Mark IV has a big celebratory spin across the finish line.
I know the C10 is quick, so that Mark IV has to be lightning fast to leave him that far behind.
And there we see the C10 pulling into the lead, but around goes the Mark IV through the inside. A huge big lead here. He is in a different postcode, and he takes the competition 2-0.
I really hoped that C10 had a shot of at least winning one race, but it wasn't to be. Congratulations to the Ford.
Now it's the only new school car left in the competition. The Lamborghini Sian was very impressive, but there goes the Skyline, leaving it behind. And a massive leap there from the Lamborghini catches him up. The Skyline spins around to Tornum as they cross the finish line.
That Skyline is crazy quick, and so far he hasn't lost a race in any of his other matches.
And it doesn't look like he's likely to here either as he heads out ahead of the Lamborghini. Lamborghini goes up the inside, but he goes off track. And the Skyline just cruises down for an easy win, but what in the heck happened to that Lamborghini?
Well, they were actually pretty even coming down the dipper, but then that Lambo goes up, and look at that, the Skyline pushed him wide and threw him off track. He thought he was going to get overtaken, so he resorted to violence and slams him into the back of a tow truck. So I guess it's true what they say then. Violence is the answer.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not the message there, Frank. But congratulations to the Skyline. Moving on, it's the Ford GT Mark IV versus the Skyline 2000 GTX in the big final, and the Skyline gets out to an early lead. He's feeding at the Jandal and ripping out a huge lead here, leaves the Mark IV behind. That is amazing.
That Skyline is so well balanced. He hasn't lost a race yet. Can he close it out?
The Skyline quick out of the gate. They're going to be pretty even through Cam Corner, but the Mark IV gets into the lead, drifting into Kahuna Corner, but he overcooks it. Here comes the Skyline. The Skyline gives him a nudge and hands the win to the Mark IV. Disappointing for the Skyline as he just crawls across the finish line in disgust with himself.
The Mark IV with the advantage now. He just has to win this race and it's all his.
Well, that Skyline obviously knows everything is on the line because he's pushing hard. Here he goes. Oh, he's gone off the track. The Skyline goes off the track and the Mark IV takes the win.
What in the granny's muffins was that Skyline doing?
Actually, it looked like he was trying to pull what he did against the Lamborghini. He realised he was going to lose and pulled in front to try and knock the Mark IV off track, but he mistimed it. The Mark IV obviously saw him coming and pulls to the side.
We'll get a better look here. Look at that. He absolutely went for the Mark IV. The Mark IV just tapped the brakes enough to slow him down to get him out of harm's way, and there we see the Skyline crashing down. So maybe dirty tricks don't pay after all.
Well, a huge congratulations to the Ford GT Mark IV. It is definitely a very impressive car on the Canyon and seems to be able to handle whatever is thrown at it.
And that includes a Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this set of races. If you have, leave us a comment down below and why not hit that like button while you're here. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.